hoping, expecting, and wishing. It's about doing, hoping, and becoming. A hearty welcome to everyone present here. The investiture ceremony is the celebration of a person's installation to his authority, power, right, and office. And I, Drishti Singh, welcome you all to one of the most awaited ceremonies of Saraswati International School.
As you all know, we have gathered here to announce the school council for the academic year 2020-21, and I, Shubhangi Singh, would like to grab the opportunity to thank our school chairman, Sir Girish Pandya, and Tejal ma'am for the marvelous school and the quality education provided to us. I would now like to welcome our beloved principal ma'am, Ms. Surekha Sani, zealous coordinators, Ms. Rupal ma'am and Ms. Sheetal ma'am, diligent teachers, ever-supportive parents, and our dear friends. We are glad to have you here and we hope you'll enjoy the ceremony.
I request our principal, Ms. Surekha ma'am, to light the lamps.
Namaste Sharade Devi Saraswati Mati Prade Vasatvam Mama Jivane Sarva Vidya Pradabhava. Shah and Savia Gracia.
Marching in, we have our school literary head, Maria Mala and Twinkle Singh. Now I request our principal ma'am to honor the head boy, Master Kunj Desai, and head girl, Miss Kavya Desai, with the badges and sashes. I request Principal Ma'am to also honor the school discipline head, Ayush Makwana and Yashni Mali, with badges and sashes.
Thank you, ma'am.
To come on the stage and to provide the head boy and head girl with the school flag.
रमेश भाई आगे एसी चालू कर दो आगे एसी चालू कर दो ऊपर मैंने की
Following them is the house sports captain, Ruchi Bhansali, and the house discipline captain, Drashti Patel. Coming up after them is the house literary captain, Mitra Patel, and the house cultural head, Sneha Patel.
Following them is the Charak house. Here we have the house captain Ayush Nandabrekar and the house vice captain Dhruv Shahid. House sports captain Shivam Tiwari and the house discipline captain Yashvi Shah. Charak house.
The Arya Following them Honorable House Captain Sri Bhanushali and Vice Captain Nidhi Patel with the House flag and the guard.
एक मिनट.
Very good morning, teachers. I request you all to sit down. It's a very important day for you all kids. Tell me how many of you all agree that this will be the most memorable day or very important day? Raise your hands. So I can just connect, when my school days and when I was in grade 6, we never had so many members, council members, we had prefects, leaders, of course house captains. So that was my dream. Same way, similarly, I can relate. You must have also someday dreamed about it, right? Yes? You must have thought at this batch. Is it only the question about the batch, or you thought when you saw your leaders, your seniors standing in certain position, taking those responsibilities, that also you were doing along with the batch, you were having responsibilities, isn't it? And you were saying that yes, I'll also stand someday. I'll also tell the students walk in line, isn't it? Yes, I'll also take that leadership, ownership. I'll talk to teachers, I'll collect the names, I'll prepare the charts, I'll take that ownership, I'll take the leadership, I'll take that responsibility of my house. Isn't it, children? And so, now the day has come. So I congratulate you all that you have accomplished your dream. Now this is just the beginning of your journey, children. Now what do you mean by this investiture ceremony? The name itself says invest. Now this time the school has invested in you all the faith, the confidence that you are going to bring the school to new heights, new pinnacle of success. For that we need to be a responsible kid, responsible student, disciplined, self-disciplined. And this badge, you all are looking very handsome, very beautiful. It's not about the uniform, it's about the tag and the badge. Isn't it? That made you more graceful. Children always know stories impact. You all have heard about Nana Nani's saying the stories, Dada Dadi saying stories. Whichever age we go, of course now we just fall short of time, so we want all the stories also within 5 lines. We don't have. There is one story which has, created some spark in me. It is inspirational, so I feel that today I should take this opportunity and I can share the story with you all. Now this story is about a team up, and the title which I gave was Not Yet. Okay, so the title which I gave is Not Yet. So there was a beautiful, lovable couple. Okay. They were very much fond of antiques, potteries, and team-ups. So once on their 25th wedding anniversary, they planned to go for shopping. There, they saw a beautiful mug. So the wife just picked up that mug, and she was just admiring it, appreciating it, the beauty of it. Suddenly, she heard a voice. The voice this time was from a tea mug. Hey, I wasn't the same as you're looking at me today. I wasn't that beautiful. So the couple was quite surprised. So the mug said that I wasn't that beautiful which you are seeing me today. I was just a red clay. So red clay, my master took me. He rolled me, he patted me, and then I was yelling. I was feeling the pain. I told my master, please stop. Master said, not yet. Then he took me on the spinning wheel. He just spun me around. I was getting dizzy. I again yelled. I said, stop, master, stop. Master nodded his head and said, not yet. Then he took me and placed me in the oven. I was just wondering, why has he placed me in the oven? He wants to burn me? And I was just looking through the glass door, through the opening, to the master, that it's unbearable, I cannot take this heat. And I could read his lips. He just shook his head and said, not yet. Then after some time, he took me out. I was placed over the shelf, and then I was just relaxing. There, I could just sense some burning fumes, some irritating fumes. And then I saw my master is painting me, brushing me all over. I said, Master, stop it, stop it. Master nodded his head and said, not yet. Then again he took me and placed me in the oven. This time the oven was not like the first one. It was twice hot, more suffocating, more unbearable. And I again yelled, I screamed, I pleaded, I cried, stop it, Master, stop it. Again through the door, I just read the lips of the Master saying, not yet. I thought this is the time I should give up. I had no hope left. But after some time, I was removed from the oven. I was placed on the shelf. After an hour, my master appeared with a mirror in his hand. And when I looked into the mirror, I saw myself. And I was quite surprised. Hey, it's me. Master said, yes, it's you. I am that beautiful? Am I looking that beautiful? Master said, yes. Then Master explained, I know it was painful when to be rolled, to be patted. It was painful. But if I had not done that, you would not have become so hard, so tough. You would have dried up. If I would have not, put you on this, placed you on the spinning wheel and spun you around and around, you would have not got this beautiful shape. You would have crumbled. If I was very much aware when I placed you in the oven, the heat is unbearable. But I was quite sure that this is going to make you strong. I was very well aware when I had given you those painting colors and all. That was really burning fumes, irritating fumes. But then again I was sure that these colors are going to bring beautiful colors in your life. You are going to turn to very beautiful things. When I placed you in the second oven, I was very much sure that this is going to make you heat resistant. So every step where you were feeling the pain, actually there was some gain. So now you are the final product. So in short, we all remember this moral of the story, no pain, no gain. So every step there is a pain, and when there is a pain, there is a gain. Now pain doesn't mean headache and stomachache. Pain means the efforts you put in. The day and night efforts you put in. Efforts to put in for your academics, efforts to put in your athletic, to become a good runner, to become a good sports person. The efforts which you put, the pain which you take, that gives you gain. So if your parents, your teachers expect from you to be good in academics, you need to take pains. You need to take some pains. Definitely it will give you fruits. Not now, but later. So every step there will be a pain. For a tea mug, you can just imagine the steps. And then in the product you got it. Similarly, the beginning, this is just the beginning of your journey. Every step you will have a pain. And definitely you will be gained something from it. Now you all must be knowing about the Olympic campaign in Tokyo. Right? Our Super 7 Stars. How many medals did we win?
7.
7. Out of which 1 was gold, 2 silver and 4 bronze, right? If you go through their stories, you should go through their stories. It was not an easy journey for their children. That journey was very difficult. You watch sportsmen movies and all. You can see the hardships they are going through. Whatever you want to become, you need to take that pain. Then only you will gain something. Okay? And I wish all my Saraswati kids, that they should come out with flying colors. All you students who are sitting here should come out with flying colors. First of all, you should be a good human being, a good citizen, and then you should make the country proud. All the best to them. Thank you.
B.
and regulations of the school.
We promise to be worthy.
We promise to be worthy.
Torchbearers of our school.
Torchbearers of our school.
By adhering the values.
By